slow and lagging Wi-Fi. This is about my 5th time recording this video, so I think I found a way to make it go by super fast now, and I'm just not going to click on anything. So follow the mouse. Um, you, um, everybody's on Thursday, April 17th. You should have done this part of the process. If you didn't, but you can go do it today. You must do it today because you have to use a participle or participial phrase in your short constructed response on your confidence assessment today that all you're going to take. And you have to understand them. So if you did this today, or even if you need to brush up on it a little bit, let me just show you how this works. In case you've never used Google Slides this way before, or you're not as technologically savvy. I don't know if you realized it. Some of you did, some of you didn't, but I gave you your own copy so you could type on this. If you click on here, please don't lag. Okay, I said I wasn't going to click on anything and I lied. I thought that would work. But if you look, all of these are text boxes. And so on your copy, you can click on these boxes, and just like when you create a text box, you can type your answers. Then when you wanted to check your answers, you would have come to this slide. But notice the animations here. So there goes that text box. Voila. The things that make you excited during shelter in place and quarantine and being home. You have no idea how that text box popped up. But if you would answer, it would be a present mode. So you would have to come here in mode. Once you do that, when you get to the slide, each click of the mouse would, the black box, each box would disable the correct answer. So there's that. I do want you a mini-lesson, and I was going to say, but I and I'm back at square one. So I hope that you can see this. So that I can give you a little mini lesson. I wrote this on my window with chalk paint. So hopefully you can see. Okay. Or at least get the gist of it. Okay. So if you looked at number 2, it said the complaining man was introduced to the manager. Okay. Complaining. This is what a participle is. When you see complaining by itself, you're like, oh yeah, that's a verb because it's an action. People complain. I'm sure you've been complaining about digital learning, some of you. I'm sure your parents have been complaining, but that's an action. So it makes sense that it's a verb. But in this sentence, it says the complaining man. So there's a little bit of a glare there. Maybe if I can, let's see. Well, I wanted you to be able to read it a little bit better. Okay, there we go. So when you look at that, it says man. Well, man's a noun. It doesn't say as the complaining man. So now this word that looks like a verb normally, it's describing a noun, and what part of speech describes nouns? Adjectives. So hopefully that's you'll understand that a little bit better. Okay, now look at this other example. Let's see, I'm ready to the best view so that you don't have the glare of my screen. There we go. That's not too bad. Okay, so if you look at this sentence, it says he went swimming. Okay, he's doing the action, so it's a verb. Makes sense. He went. This says went, if you can't really read that. He's actually doing the swimming. It's an action. It's a verb. Makes sense, right? That's basic grammar. But if you look at this sentence here, it says he went into the swimming pool. When you look at it that way, and you probably can't read the word swimming very well, but that says swimming. Swimming is describing the noun pool, and adjectives describe. So if you see an ing or an ed word that by itself would be a verb, but in this particular sentence or the sentence